that's a
right. Prasad, quickly at this stage, there's training that is needed. You need to be sensitive to what's happening in the light of all these incidents that we have seen. Is there some sort of focus on fresh training? On is someone talking to recovery agents? Not you, not so many of them out there, but there are those who could get a little aggressive, who could lead to tragedies like we've been seeing. Is there any focus, any special training, any manual that is now being looked at once again?
See, there is no specific training in this area, but the thing is, when we got appointed by the banks, these bank people will give us some rules and regulations, some pro forma that we have to follow. The thing is, we follow all these things. It's not that we don't follow. We follow all the bank rules. The only thing is the customer again. See, since last 2 years, these incidents are occurring. Since last 2 years, since last few years, these incidents are occurring.
They've been coming to light more.
What the customer has learnt. What the customer has learnt. Even today also, again, you people are saying that recovery goons. Why the hell you are telling recovery goons? When you people, the incident occurred. Why? What you learnt is from that.
But would you say
that you are not supposed to?
Would you say it's fair to bash up a man to make him land in hospital with serious injuries? Isn't that what a goon would do?
I don't agree this. I don't say it's fair. I don't say it's fair. But only thing is that what actually the customer did at that time. Either you or me are not made at that position. So we cannot say we cannot blame the whole the recovery agent only. What the customer, what the person who is holding the car at that moment. Generally, as a recovery agent myself, I'll go and say that this is the defaulted vehicle. This is under recovery. It has to be surrendered to the bank.
Strong views as always on this subject from both sides. Well, a quick look at what so many people in the country are saying. We asked them the question, and here's what they said.
Definitely, I would think twice before taking a loan from a bank which hires goons. It's quite scary, and to put it in the right perspective, I would say a nationalized bank is any day better than any of these so-called new companies, including the MNC banks.
So I definitely disagree with the way the banks are going and sending the goons to recover the loan from the customer. Basically, they should have done homework before they lending the money to the customer.
I will not ever taking loans from banks, but I will ever taking loans from private banks. Right? I will take loan from nationalized banks.
I would like to deal with a bank which behaves like a bank and not like a organization that manages gundas and gets things done. No, that's not the way to do it.
Right, views on both sides, but most people today very wary of these recovery cases. There's little, as Kamini said, that you can do. So many of us do need those loans, do need the money. Harsh, you're saying that there need to be laws in place that help both banks and their customers. But do you see us reaching that middle ground? Do you see that after these tragic incidents, we are going to look at this again? Is loan recovery now going to be taken as seriously as perhaps it does deserve?
I think it will be, and we will see a flip side before things become better. This focus on recovery will ensure that banks that have entered this section of society which had no access to organized lending till so far, when banks withdraw from the scene because of the recovery, because of this brouhaha over recovery, rightly so, I think you will see that the lending to this section comes down. The need is very much there. And then I think we will see the middle ground emerge that's fair to both the financial system as well as the consumers.
Right, Kamini, quick words from you. You just told me that your brother perhaps wasn't a suitable candidate for as many loans as he got. The banks would say that customers also need to be educated on how much they can do and how much they can expect. A lot of us do tend, really, money is never enough.
Yeah, banks were justified. The first loan that my brother paid was honorably paid throughout. The second loan that he asked for was honorably paid throughout. The third loan that only one installment was pending, which was paid. It was the miscommunication and the mismanagement of paperwork that led to harassment of my brother, who had never taken loans before he took loans from banks. He did not need to, but because it was available, and as an honest person, he thought he would also take the loans. And there was no, I mean, he just lost his job that month, and that very month they harassed him so much that my mother, who's a respectable person, and she's the president of so many associations in Delhi, no one had ever entered her house also, and they harassed him so much, they closed the doors, and his wife, his son, everybody, and he beat him up so bad that he couldn't even come and tell my mother that this had happened to him.
Right.
The harassment led to his death, nothing else.
Right, I see your point, Kamini. I began the show with you. I'd like to end with Prasad. Prasad, there are so many people watching this evening who are perhaps a little wary of loan recovery agents. Quick words from you. What would you like to say to them?
See, first thing is, I've seen some people saying on our show now that they think twice before taking the loan. My request is not to think twice or single before taking the loan, but think 10 times before defaulting to a bank. It is a public's money. Your defaulting on a bank means you're defaulting your neighbor, your other colleague, somebody who deposited money in the bank. Please, my request is not to say it's a recovery goons first thing, and the thing is you think twice or thrice before defaulting. That is my whole and my heartful request
think
to
twice
the
before
people
defaulting,
who take
think
loans
twice
from the bank.
before you take that loan, and the same goes for banks. Investigate who you're giving that loan to, prevent such tragedies from taking place. They are tragically on the rise. Reports coming in from so many parts of the country. Well, emotive issue, as I've been saying, and really views on both sides. A quick look now at what you, the viewer, are saying on the show this evening. You were saying, will you avoid a bank known to hire goons to recover loans? And so many of our viewers there saying that yes, they would. Of course, as some people came on the program and said, it's not always an easy option, but both sides clearly need to do their homework a little.